In the quiet depths of the cosmos, far beyond the glow of our sun, there drifts a planet bathed in the soft red light of a distant star. It is not Earth. It is not Mars. It is not any world we have ever seen with our own eyes. And yet, it may be one of the most important discoveries in the history of astronomy. Its name is K2-18b, and it is more than a point of light. It is a world. It is a possibility. A silent, swirling sphere that could reshape how we think about planets, about atmospheres, about water, and perhaps, just perhaps, about life. Let's go there. Let's explore the science, the mystery, and the meaning of this remarkable planet beyond our solar system. Discovered in 2015 by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope, K2-18b first appeared as a shadow, a subtle dip in starlight, recorded by an array of sensitive detectors as it passed in front of its host star. It was found during the K2 mission, Kepler's second life, after mechanical failures had forced engineers to rethink how it operated. And yet, despite its limitations, Kepler kept finding worlds, and among them was K2-18b. At first, it was just another data point, one of thousands. But its orbit, its distance from its star, caught scientists' attention. K2-18b orbits in the habitable zone, the region around a star where temperatures may allow for liquid water to exist on the surface. And that, as we know, is one of the key ingredients in the search for life. But this planet is not Earth 2.0. It is larger, 2.6 times wider than Earth, and more than 8.6 times more massive. It straddles a strange in-between class of exoplanets, not quite rocky like Earth, not quite gaseous like Neptune. We call it a sub-Neptune, or perhaps something new, a Hycean world, one that might have both a hydrogen-rich atmosphere and a deep global ocean beneath. The star it orbits, K2-18, is a red dwarf, cooler, dimmer, and smaller than our Sun. But that doesn't mean less important. In fact, red dwarfs are the most common stars in the galaxy. If life exists elsewhere, it may very well live under the glow of one of these ancient crimson suns. K2-18b completes an orbit around its star every 33 days, meaning a year on this world is little more than a month on Earth. It is close enough that, by our standards, the planet should be too hot. But red dwarfs burn much cooler, and the planet sits in the Goldilocks zone, not too hot, not too cold. Still, all of this would be meaningless unless we could see more. And that's where the Hubble Space Telescope stepped in. In 2019, Hubble did something extraordinary. It detected water vapor in the atmosphere of K2-18b, the first such detection in a planet orbiting within its star's habitable zone. It was a groundbreaking moment. Not just water on a planet, but water around it, in its air, possibly in its clouds. For the first time, astronomers saw clear evidence that alien atmospheres could hold the building blocks of habitability. This was a major leap from finding planets to characterizing them. But the story didn't stop there. In 2021, a new telescope opened its golden eye to the universe, the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST. With its massive infrared mirror and unmatched sensitivity, JWST became the most powerful exoplanet tool ever launched. It wasn't long before JWST turned its attention to K2-18b, and what it found was astonishing. Not only did it confirm the presence of water vapor, it also detected methane and carbon dioxide, key carbon-bearing molecules that, in specific ratios, hint at the possibility of liquid water below. These gases suggest the planet may have a hydrogen-rich atmosphere overlaying a potentially habitable water ocean. a hallmark of what theorists call Hycean worlds. Hycean planets are new in the scientific lexicon. The term combines hydrogen and ocean and describes a planet type that could support life under very different conditions from Earth. Unlike our nitrogen-oxygen mix, a Hycean planet may have a thick envelope of hydrogen, trapping heat and pressure, potentially stabilizing conditions for a liquid ocean underneath, even without Earth-like surface environments. K2-18b might be such a world. And then came a hint, not a confirmation, but a possibility of something far more provocative. In 2023, JWST data offered early signs of dimethyl sulfide, or DMS, a complex organic molecule. On Earth, DMS is primarily produced by phytoplankton, tiny marine organisms. It's found in the oceans and released into the atmosphere, where it plays a role in cloud formation. Crucially, we know of no abiotic, non-living process that creates DMS in large quantities on Earth. Its presence on K2-18b, if confirmed, would be unlike any discovery in history. But caution is critical. The detection is tentative. Noise, instrument errors, and overlapping signals can mimic or obscure real chemical fingerprints. Astronomers are now conducting follow-up observations to confirm whether DMS is truly present or whether the signal was a fluke. Even if the molecule is there, it doesn't prove life. Other unknown processes in a hydrogen-rich environment might produce similar compounds. But the fact that we can even consider this, the idea that a telescope orbiting a point 1.5 million kilometers from Earth can study the chemistry of a planet over 700 trillion kilometers away, is a profound testament to human ingenuity. This is not science fiction. This is happening now. There are, of course, limitations. Unknowns. K2-18b may not have a solid surface. If its ocean exists, it may be under a crushing hydrogen atmosphere, hundreds of kilometers deep, with extreme pressure and temperature. Whether life could survive or originate in such an environment is still open to debate. Its host star, like many red dwarfs, may flare violently, blasting the planet with radiation. If the planet lacks a magnetic field, its atmosphere could be stripped away over time or sterilized. Yet the detection of stable molecules suggests that its atmosphere is intact, at least for now. Perhaps most haunting of all is what we don't see. We can't yet take images of K2-18b. We can't see its clouds, its horizon, its surface, if it has one. Everything we know is inferred from faint signals of light, captured across space, passed through instruments, and interpreted by scientists on a pale blue dot. And still, the story it tells is compelling. K2-18b matters because it reminds us that habitability may come in many forms. It's not just about Earth-like planets, with blue skies and continents. Life may thrive under thick atmospheres, in oceans we can't see, beneath the haze of hydrogen clouds. And if life can exist there, on a planet so different from our own, then it may be far more common than we ever imagined. Billions of red dwarfs fill our galaxy. Most are orbited by planets. If even a fraction of those planets are like K2-18b, the Milky Way could be brimming with hidden oceans and perhaps even life. We're not there yet. We haven't found conclusive proof, but we are closer, far closer than we've ever been before. So what comes next? JWST will continue studying K2-18b in the months and years ahead. Other telescopes, like ESA's Ariel and the Roman Space Telescope, will expand the search. Missions are being planned that may one day send spacecraft to explore the atmospheres of exoplanets directly. And with each new discovery, our questions grow larger. Not just what is out there, but who? Could K2-18b be a world where life began independently, beneath hydrogen clouds and alien oceans? Could its atmosphere, gently glowing under the light of a red dwarf, be home to biospheres we can only dream of? Or is it a sterile world, reminding us that even with the right ingredients, life is never guaranteed? We don't yet know, but that's the beauty of K2-18b. It is not the final answer. It is a door to the unknown, a mirror to our curiosity, a step beyond the solar system, into the vast cosmic ocean of possibilities.